Hi, and welcome to this episode of John's Motorcycle Rescue and Review. Today, I am once again with Kawasaki's 1978 KZ1000 LTD Project. I just spent a couple of hours cleaning and removing the old paint from the Kerker downpipes here. So those are nice and clean now. I've reshot them with a high heat black paint. I've also cleaned up the canister. That looks good. And I needed to order a new exhaust clamp for that, so I went ahead and did that. So the exhaust is, once I get that clamp, it'll be 100% ready to go back on the KZ. I cannot wait to hear it. I am back over at Kawasaki Jim's, and we are getting ready to put the motor back in the KZ1000 LTD. Got my chassis over here, so we'll try to get that in this morning and just keep this project rolling along. I'm super excited, man. I can't wait to get the bike out on the road, start testing it, and this getting the motor back in the frame is going to be a big step in that process. While I'm here, Jim is working on a 1976 KZ1000 project that he's putting together. That's going to be a beautiful bike when that one's completed. And Jim just does nothing but deal with the old KZs and 900s. As you can tell, the motor is in the frame. So now the rest of the assembly work can begin. And again, I'm just super excited. While we were putting the motor in the frame, we did find out I've got one wrong motor mount here, so I've got to look through my parts and see that I've got the right one and get that put in. But everything else went pretty smoothly. Thanks again to Kawasaki Jim Hammer, who was helping me put the motor in the frame here, and he's the one who spotted that I've got the wrong motor mount here. So when you have somebody who's the expert, they can spot little things like that quickly and easily. And it just saves, again, it just saves me so much headache down the road going to somebody who knows what they're doing and who's done this before. So again, shout out to Jim. It's just awesome. He's really helped me make some quick progress on this by bench running the motor for me and then helping me get this motor installed in the frame. So we'll continue on and get this bad boy out on the road. And we got the motor mounts all squared away. Everything is good to go there. As you can see, there has just been a ton of progress made. Everything from the foot peg has been remounted. I redid the brake pedal. This has all been remounted. The rear master cylinder has been rebuilt. The rear brakes are bled out. I did mount up the header part of the Kerker header here. You can see right now that I need to come up with some sort of mount from here to here. If you look at the period correct headers for this bike, the way the mount comes off is right here. So I don't think this muffler was originally for a KZ1000 LTD. We'll work around that. It's not a big deal. I just have set the bodywork on there to, you know, kind of let you see what it looks like with the bodywork on. I have the carburetors cleaned. I don't have any of this stuff tightened down yet. I just have them kind of pushed on here for the moment. But I've got the new pod air filters for it. I'm still waiting on one throttle cable up here at the top. I need the pull cable yet. I do have a clutch cable that is ready to go on it, and all my cables I got through Motion Pro. I have put the tack cable on. I've also put the speedometer drive cable back on the bike. Just what came with the bike, these are all new exhaust brackets here. So these all went on the bike. Those look really nice. I haven't fired the bike up with a pipe or anything yet, so I'm waiting to do that. If you notice also that it doesn't have the ignition wires yet, I do have wires and an ignition system from Dynatech that I'm going to be putting on. It does have the Dyna coils on it already, ready to go. And so I've got all new stuff just waiting to go on the bike. I also picked up a period correct OEM, used part here. This is the ignition cover, and so I'll polish that out. I still have some polishing to do on these guys to get it up to my standards. And you can see on the paint work, there's some chipping. There's some, the paint work is not perfect, but I will go ahead and address all of that stuff in time. The goal right now is to get everything 100% and ready to get out on the road and do some shakedown runs, make sure the bike is functioning properly first, and then we'll address the cosmetics. But it's always mechanicals first, then we get into the cosmetic stuff. But just visually, you can tell we are making progress. There's actually a motor in the frame. Carburetors have been cleaned. And it's just, I've got some minor things that I'm going to go through and make sure that they're 100% ready to go before I do fire the bike up for the first time. But just wanted to give you guys a project update. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. I hope you found this video entertaining and informative. And until next time, enjoy the ride.